Now we can do the true final sort of story battle. Out we go. Single quick ball, bitches! And because of the nature mints, I don't have to constantly reset for an adamant or jolly. I can just... Though, from a competitive standpoint, those items are amazing. So, yeah. I'm glad we got that on recording.
Would have been amazing if it was a shiny. Are those things shiny locked?
I've been meaning to... I've seen people with shiny versions of those,
well,
but...
like all shinies, the shinies exist in the game's code.
I don't know if they're shiny locked. I don't think they are, which is amazing, because normally...
I would assume they're not because, like... I would assume that they're not shiny locked with how common they are, because Nintendo was apparently very ruthless on, like, banning switches or banning accounts that were doing hacking shenanigans, so yeah.
Single quick ball. Can we all just bask in my ass pull?
Well, that's why, like, as I said before, my strategy as a child...
Now, to be fair, the quick balls are buffed in this gen, so...
Well, like, I think I said this before, my strategy as a child to catch things was turn one quick ball, and then when that doesn't work, just start throwing timer balls.
Quick balls are even better now. The final battle. He catches the other legendary. In a regular Pokeball. What the fucking cheating are.
Well, he is the brother to the champion, so he just has his big dick energy. Share your energy with me. Now he unfortunately gets the infinitely better legendary.
The best... In all seriousness, the best one of the two is Sword. From a pure perspective of how the Sword one functions, it's just I hate Fairy Stab as play rough because I don't think the 90 accuracy is a good thing.
And because this one is still fighting when it's using its item, it well, one, I do think the funny thing is with the legendaries, like, Steel Fairy is a good offensive typing, and I think Steel Fighting is a good defensive typing.
The Sword legendary is considered the best legendary ever created.
170 attack stat.
And Sword stance. And you get coverage like Close Combat and Secret Sword. You have Psychic Things. You have Play Rough.
Crunch.
You have Iron Head. You have options. It is the best flipping legendary ever created. It's just, I don't want to run that 90 power, 90 accuracy. Okay,
but it's still technically not the strongest legendary, because I believe the attack form Deoxys is still the strongest legendary because it had 180 in both attack stats, right?
They're 180.
Yeah.
And if we're counting Mega Evolutions, you have Mega Mewtwo Y has a 194 special attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that for a hot minute.
And Mega Rayquaza can hold a hold item, making it ridiculous. Mega Mewtwo X is also like a 190 physical attack.
Just save, I guess, before this, again, a shit go foobar.
We saved it.
Okay, then.
Well, this really shouldn't go foobar. We're going in. I've got enough common matchups to kick him in the dick.
Even the fossil's cry sounds like it's in pain. damage being cut from Fluffy. Well, I
What?
think his has Fluffy. Why is he going into Cinderace immediately? Like, actually, why? I want an answer to this.
I want to know if I outspeed this thing. Apparently.
Unless it picked a minus priority move for whatever reason, but I don't believe it can get any of those.
Charge Scarf is only 50% the speed, by the way. Roughly one stage. Let's keep this gravy train rolling just to see what happens. I might end up changing if I really need to, but... This is just so ridiculous.
Huh. I thought it might have barely been able to survive because of the HP bulk.
That's that one electric type.
You're fine. Those things are garbage. One, because of the dragon, you actually take neutral from electric, and second, this thing's stats are garbage.
I'm just like one-shotting his flipping team.
This is how you sweep.
Let's keep it going. However, against his legendary, because of how it functions specifically, Eternus will probably clear out his legendary just... that damage.
That's a lot of damage. Zomacin, huh?
Yo, Skull Dragon, get in here and, burninate. It becomes a steel fighting type that gets physical defense.
We said that.
I know we said that, but I'm going over my thought process here. Level 100 Flamethrower off this special attack with a Life Orb.
And the fact that it's, you know, just defense and not special defense. Kind of wish, like, I get why they skewed more physically, but I kind of wish their abilities was a +1 to, like, both.
Bye, bitch!
I kind of wish their defense stats were a +1 to, like, you know, the
And that is
ability-
why you Eternus.
I kind of wish the abilities were, like, +1 to both defenses for the shield legendary and, like, both attack stats for the sword, because I can get why they weren't just, you know, like, attack form Deoxys, and I would say defense form Deoxys, but actually defense form Deoxys is more balanced than normal Deoxys.
By a small margin, yes.
What is the point of normal Deoxys? It's just a worse attack form.
Well, I will say something in a second. Regular Deoxys, what makes it interesting, it is really fast and has really good power,
Both of its attack stats are 150.
and its defenses are not garbage. It is a bulky Pokemon in the sense of being more bulky in a traditional sweeping sense. Attack form is speed.
Its defenses are 20.
Yeah.
Normal form, its defenses are 60, but I feel that's still bad. Like, that's more defense than most sweep. That's roughly the defense of most sweepers. But it's still kind of bad.
He just called her old. And because you kept kicking Hop in the dick, he decided, you know what, I'm gonna go hang out with Professor Hotness over here.
Okay, everyone wants to. Let's be honest, everyone wants to ride that bicycle.
Rare elite card.
Clap, clap, clap.
You shouldn't wear that cape and hat! That's illegal!
I'll be taking those. Wow, I didn't know this was a hat. It wasn't.
Give me your cape. Okay, fine. And your hat. Okay, fine. And your pants. Oh, come on.
No, but you see, that's when he slides, like, the shorts off, showing that he was actually wearing long pants under shorts. But anyway,
continuity-wise, and this is kind of funny because I believe he's wearing that costume because in the story, this is canonically, technically, despite the fact that in the endgame you can just go to the battle tower and run into him, like we did. This is technically canonically, I think, before he decided to go, you know, be the...
That's bullshit.
What?
That's bullshit. No, what it is that they were too lazy to make a model of him without the cape.
But that's what he has in the battle tower.
Huh.
He's wearing
it.
He's wearing
Why didn't you use that model here? Well, actually, I would say that, but like I kind of sort of don't want to get into this because it can creep back to the National Dex thing, but the way Game Freak designs games isn't the most straightforward at points. Like, apparently, in, it was the regular Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Moon, I don't remember which. I guess it might be both because they reused the same model. Due to the way those games were designed, normally when making a model, you'll have the basic model and sometimes maybe change out their face and maybe hands for different animations. They apparently couldn't do that in, like, Sun and Moon, so Lily has over 100 different models.
Yeah.
Purely for all of her different facial animations.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't rig the different animations to the same model. So she apparently has over 100 different models.
And on that day, I kicked Hoff in the dick. We got Sith the Grey. I became king of the Galar region. I'm not joking. I'm actually...
Yeah, I know.
Adventure across the Galar region to find many more Pokemon and battle and catch. The battle tower has opened. Yeah, canonically that was before the battle tower.
That's bullshit.
It's time for the question of the day, my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, what did you all think of the postgame story? I asked that because we beat the postgame story. In my opinion, it's a little bit overhated. I mean, it's not the best narrative ever, but I find the two brothers to be funny, at least in my opinion. Anyway, I think Sword and Shield as a whole is a little bit overhated. I also find it interesting that the main box art legendary is hidden behind a little bit of a postgame. Overall, I don't think the postgame is that bad. However, I will agree it can be a little bit repetitive because you're just doing max raid type battles other than the one encounter in the Fairy Gym being a standard character fight. But overall, I didn't think the postgame was that bad. I thought it was enjoyable for what it was worth. I mean, at least, you know, it's not the worst thing ever. And I know I'm kind of rambling. I just want to know your thoughts, opinions, and answers about the postgame. So you can leave them in the comments or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. if you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media. That really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time, so good night, everybody.